Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. So again, we get another terrible draw on apprentice level missions, and nothing for our abomination to head into. Still holding off, as I don't want to leave him behind with all of these characters reaching level 3. So we'll send him in to relieve another negative trait, and instead, I think we're going to head into the Cove for another crack at the Ancestor's coat. Now this time, bring along Vare as sort of a linchpin healer type, and I'm thinking we'll do a party composition that we've done in the past, which is Who's Laughing Now. You should be fine in the 3rd rank. We got some good dodgy protection related things, stun chance, trap disarm, and our heaviest hitter up front here. Now, I don't know. We're going to try like the better healing. I think we're going to end up bringing a lot of food, even though it might have been a little wasted in the last long mission. I think this time, where we just have the occultist and maybe don't get as consistent of healing, it may prove more important. We'll bring a little more in the shovel department, due to the Cove having some decent shovel interactions, and then there's anti-venom. There's basically everything but bandages. But then, of course, there are characters with plenty of bleed attacks. Okay, so we'll do maybe something like that. Say two of those, and I actually don't think keys are all that worthwhile here. We did run low on Torchlight, and the Cove is going to tend to be less maze-like, so maybe there will be less backtracking, but we came out like just barely, you know, having enough Torchlight there, so hopefully that'll do it. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with that. We got torches, we got food, we got shovels, we got firewood. Yay. Alright, into the Cove we go. Now, I believe the last run I made at picking up the Ancestor's coat ended up with a very dead highwayman, if I recall correctly. Hopefully this does not see a similar turn of events.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
We spent a ton of time running with the Wine, Women, and Song party composition, and this is
mariner,
similar.
another misfortune.
Although the less consistent healing, really, that is huge right off the bat. Okay, so that is a bug that I would like to be able to track down. Well, that'll be a quest for me once we're done with all this. So there's a bug related to coming into the mission with either the Death's Door or Heart Attack debuffs already going on, and Red Hook has basically said they're trying to track it down, like it hasn't been patched out. They appreciate any feedback that people might have as to what is causing it, like what particular chain of events maybe your characters went through. And I should be able to look back. Drop me a comment if you happen to know offhand, or if we maybe want to race to see who can find it first. When was the last time I brought Vare out? And I think that will be fairly handy. I'm actually super happy with the idea of him not even getting to act at all. But yeah, like
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
what was the last episode that Vare came out in, so that I can sort of look back at it and we can see. You know what? I think stunning you again makes a ton of sense. But I could look back at that and see what exactly he did in that run. And then maybe I can try to figure out what I've done with him since then. Down to 6, eh? See if we can be faster than him. We can.
Their formation
Awesome.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Feels so good again to have the band back together with all of the crazy shifting around going on and lunges and leaps and point-blank shots. Oh, I really do enjoy that. All right. And here we are again. Now, Lovett was not the original Wine, Women, and Song Jester, because I believe we didn't have Battle Ballad and Inspiring Tune. We instead had Finale and Solo, which, like, are the Jester's... Oh, my God. The Jester's movement abilities. But really, at the heart of it, I feel like, is this point-blank shot and Shadow Fade combo. To the point that I even would consider the single best ability that the Grave Robber has got to be Shadow Fade. I like her other abilities. Her ranged attacks seem like the most obvious thing to be using her for. You know, and it feels like she should be further back in the party. But with Shadow Fade from the front...
As the fiend falls,
that's pretty good too. But
hope blossoms.
With Shadow Fade from the front, just getting those consistent stuns plus the consistent dodge buffs so that she can eat a random Seaward Slash. That's not exactly demonstrative of my experience with that ability, but yeah. You know, so she can get her dodge into absolutely astronomical levels of just like silly, never gonna hit her again. Man, nice. And of course,
continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And of course, gaining like every advantage from. It's interesting. I was looking for a second Chirurgeon's Charm for so long, and then now I just pick one up randomly like that. We're also getting like a huge benefit out of Point Blank Shot here, without having to use it in a configuration where the Highwayman is responsible for getting himself back to the front of the party, like with Duelist Advance. We're instead using...
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
We're instead using another party member's ability to sort of force him up front. Awesome, and she even came into this fight with some extra dodge there, which I love. And you don't ever miss. Nice, at least one of them bled. There. What are you even? Accuracy, damage, speed, and stress. Man, that is not a short list of things that are being debuffed right now. I kind of feel like, you know, that's obviously putting us at an unfair disadvantage, right? Like we shouldn't have those things going against us right now. I think we're still going to be okay here, though. As long as we can do something like that. Oh man, that was so perfect. Oh, and Lovett gets to go, so Slice Off can just end him. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I'll go ahead and grab another heal here. It's hard for me to tell, like, is the Chirurgeon's Charm working? Like, is the added heal going okay? We haven't gotten anything low. Like, I think the lowest heal we've seen might have been 8. And that's pretty stellar, not gonna lie. You know what? Let's get a little bit of bleed on you. And then, what do we do from here? I think I'm actually going to Toxin Trickery just so that we... Oh my god, that crit for 44 heal. Wow. Just so that Crone keeps his ability to pistol shot here. That only gets him down to 6, which is unfortunate. But Lovett should be able to get rid of both of these guys if he could just go first. Okay, that's a good stun on them. Unfortunately, that's a terrible heal. Okay. Alright, love it. This is all you, man. Okay. That's not all you, man. I'll tell you what. 2. Okay, finally! We start to see it rock back and forth, right? With us getting a 44 heal and then a 2. Can't win them all. I mean, if you average that, it's still 24 healing. It was not bad. Don't get me wrong. Oh, come on. Just be dead already. I need to be able to do 2 damage to him, which I can't guarantee. And there's a 3. Certainly bringing our average back down. But that's going to take care of business. Okay. You, my friend, are going to bleed out. Just
Slowly,
do it. There we go.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright, citrine's never really that great. Neither are common trinkets, truth be told. You know what? I'd say I was gonna munch a little bit more food now that I had an occultist. I might as well start burning through some of this stuff. I'm just gonna leave both of them behind, and we're gonna check out a giant oyster, which needs a shovel. We are chomping through another common trinket. We are chomping through our shovels here. You know what? I'm gonna give up the chirurgeon's charm. No, I'm not. I'm gonna give up a key. Yeah. Or jade. Okay, we'll go with that. That's going to be my decision, at least for now. I should probably make a hard decision at some point about these common trinkets that I find. I don't think they're really worth it. I'd have to look at buy and sell prices, but I think they only sell for like $7.50. They probably buy for a lot more than that. But I'm never really going to be purchasing these things. They're basically just getting sold off. So a full stack of gold would certainly be more profitable. I don't know. Yeah, hunger event. It's fine. We're doing A-okay so far. Stress. It's interesting. Like, well, maybe not. Then I'm trying to think back to previous adventure, which I only did earlier today. I think we were still like super okay on stress this early on, but things kind of took a turn for the worse, and we spent most of the dungeon at relatively high stress after that. Okay, decent. Let's go ahead and stun you, and then just hope Love It can land a killing blow on the others. No, not quite. Oh, nice. Yeah. Couldn't have dodged. Man, and that marks now, huh? That's a new one. Alright. Well, Love It couldn't get his turn off quick enough. Man, and it just didn't even matter. Ugh. That accuracy, though. Alright. Do a stun here. Love It is about to find himself in the front rank, which I'm not a huge fan of. Oh, but that's going to get a ton of bleed damage on you. Well, that's pretty decent dodges you got there, my friend. Alright, let's try... I don't quite get rid of him. Down to 4 and 10, though, huh? Well, nobody needs any healing. We might as well. And then you can do basically nothing, but at least you've got like such a high movement stat that he's able to reset in a single turn. That's something. Although having Finale would definitely be...
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
The best option there. Only we 1 to 2. Let's go for the heal. Crit for 42. Wow. I'm not like super firm on what the buff to heal percentage is actually doing for him there. You know, like what that means in this instance. For example, okay, the base is 0 to 18. Crit doubles it, it should be plus 50%, right? Just 20. I don't know. I don't know how it lands at that, because you would think 20% would only give it like 2 or 3 more, 4 more, depending on how the rounding is working out, I suppose. I am not sure. I'm not sure how we arrive at 42. I'm certainly okay with how we arrive at 42. Maybe it doubles the heal done. That's got to be what it is, right? It doubles it, and our max heal is otherwise 21. That makes the most sense to me.
These nightmarish creatures
all that
can
really
be
matters.
felled. They can be beaten.
And we will get rid of that. Heirloom chest, we don't even really want, do we? We can use anti-venom on it, which I suppose is worthwhile. Yeah, we don't. We should probably start skipping those at some future time. But yeah, that makes the most sense, right? That he's on a range of 0. I hesitate to say 0, because I'm wondering if the Chirurgeon's Charm is capable of bringing up the bottom of that, but it makes sense that it really wouldn't. Okay, so either get rid of Wield Phobe or Nocturnal is actually pretty bad. I'm gonna try it on him and hope that we don't get rid of Hagiomania, considering it's not locked in and it would be fairly cheap to remove. Nocturnal, awesome. Okay, so that's actually great. Removed penalty when we were at highlight, which I'm super okay with, as I spend most of my days at highlight. What does the rest of this look like? Where do we want to camp? Maybe like somewhere in all this. As soon as we have any like HP damage, I guess, is where we want to camp. Things are going pretty well so far. Our dodge-centric defenses are holding up so far. Lovett's the only one with a little bit of stress damage. I would love to pick up a scout somewhere in all of this, though. That would be handy dandy. Fish carcass, medicinal herb. Jeez, that is a heck of a loot table. Okay. Thank you. That debuff is way too long if it actually lands, so I'm glad it did not. Okay. No big deal. Standard fare, pelagic champion. Probably want to be worried about the Tidemaster here. Not super excited by that. It's actually not the worst thing that could have happened, though. I might take this opportunity to Inspiring Tune a bit. Why not, right? And, I mean, we don't need a healer at the moment anyway. So, we might as well rock some Sacrificial Stabs. He's getting these huge damage debuffs, which is a little unfortunate, but I think we'll be okay. You know, might as well lunge here. That way I can grab the Shadow Fade again. Nice dodge. Yeah, Lovett's actually able to just completely take care of any stress the party had. And now he's back in a position... Okay. That didn't push me. I'm actually happy to see that. I was about to say, he is back in a position where he is going to be able to... I think that made the most sense. Where he's going to be able to heal. Oh, and he crits for 30. Well, maybe it doesn't always hit for that. Maybe it just doubles whatever your current roll is. I don't understand how crits work. Clearly. It's clearly not the same roll. Like, it's rolled separately from the actual attack roll. And that's fine. I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just... in a lot of RPG systems, it's like your attack roll is made, and if your attack roll is super high, like you roll the natural 20, then that's when critical rolls are made. But it doesn't seem to be doing anything like that. It seems to be fairly separate from it. Ugh. I'm burning through bandages here, my friends. I actually think I'm just going to let him bleed for now. Mostly because I'm concerned about any of the, like, Uka savage type enemies that we might run into. And we need to have bandages for that, so we don't end up taking, like, 30 damage from bleed. Alright. Stun against you. We need to get rid of this corpse, though. 5, not so great. No blood left for the leeches. You're not wrong. Alright, clear the corpse there. Come back up. Not my favorite attack. Okay. This has gone on long enough. I feel like we're taking a little bit more HP damage than I'd really like. Mostly due to these bleeds. So let's see if we can't sort this stuff out sooner rather than later. Yep. Point blank shot. That's 12. 12 is something. And get the heals going again. Alright. Now we really just have the one character we need to heal. Oh, misses the stun. I realize, of course, that we had been using it repeatedly for multiple turns, but still, she has such high stun chance. I usually consider it to be a foregone conclusion. Okay. Heal you. Awesome. That is what the occultist's heal is good for. Is basically making you super concerned forever and ever, and then just dumping 30 HP into one character in one turn. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stun you because I think I'm gonna kill you. And then whoever has the most stress. If nothing else, this fight afforded us an opportunity to get our stress levels quite a bit down. And you're definitely dying there. Awesome. Alright. One final friend. Oh, who does get off another stress wave. Unfortunate. 37. And point blank shot isn't able to hit you. I might actually run afoul of a stalling penalty. Especially with that miss. No, we've still got one turn. Okay, I didn't remember exactly when I killed Mr. Octotank. And that's basically just done for the point blank shots benefit, as obviously re-stunning him does nothing. Lands for 14. This should easily do it, and it does. Awesome.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
You know, and I really feel like that battle is maybe a demonstration of what I've heard the devs say quite a bit about how the reworking of the stalling penalty was really designed to actually make for longer battles where you saw more benefit out of the buff type abilities. That was sort of an example of stalling being done, but like spread out over the course of the entire fight, if that makes any sense at all. We used that fight to basically bring our stress levels down through the use of our Jester. And oh wow, no, that went really well. And I forgot to put you back into the front position, which is a little unfortunate. So we'll do that now. Miss the stun, also unfortunate. Let's just get a little damage out. Sure, why not? And you know that new playstyle of trying to get off those kinds of buffs throughout a slightly prolonged combat cycle means that certain character classes are inherently stronger than they were before. Namely, character classes like the Jester. I would love to bleed this thing. Awesome. I do bleed this thing. You know what? Why not? Say he's got enough damage on him. That, yeah, maybe that was worthwhile. Ooh. Not super excited by that. Not super excited by that damage roll either. Okay. Okay. You're at negative 40 dodge at this point.
Mortality
Seriously?
clarified in a single strike.
Wow. So apparently the enemy just decided that Levitt needed to die and would be targeted at the exclusion of everything else. Oh, please don't. Okay, that doesn't do damage. Oh, thank God. This isn't worth it. He's gonna bleed out. I really do need to heal here, though. Oh, that's so beautiful. From Death's Door to 32 HP. Seriously, though, can we get rid of the negative 80 dodge debuff? I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but the Jester's more of a dodge tank than anything here. So if he doesn't have that, his HP can't really stand the test of combat. Oh my God, seriously. One. I left him with one. And Brind. Thank you for finally resisting. Alright, back we go. Let's just do that. Okay. Does the Insatiable Ghoul just have something against jesters? Like, do you have a fear of clowns when he was growing up? Like, a childhood party was ruined by a jester, and he's taking it out now in his undead state? Man, they just, like, will not leave you alone. I'm actually going to move back here in the hope that maybe, just maybe, I get, like, a turn to de-stress. You know what? That heal might have been worth it. It might still have been worth it. Good. 1 HP left. Let's see if we can stun, de-stress. Awesome. Some inspiring tune going. Yeah. Oh, I did not stun. I didn't even notice that that missed. I should probably be paying attention to such things. Yeah. Alright.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Okay. I like emeralds. Oh man, we've already got a full stack of emeralds. What do I want to do here? I want to... probably say this is better than a Dazzling Charm. That's what I'm going to say anyway. And we might want to think about camping ASAP. Alright. Yeah. Almost filled up another stack there. Alright, I think we are going to go ahead and camp. We'll burn some food. We'll burn some inventory space up. That makes a lot of sense to me right now.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
I feel like we had enough characters that needed it. Let's see, does anybody else have like a solid de-stress? Plus damage. Self-only. No, not really. Potentially Gallows Humor. I'll tell you what, we're just going to go with the clean guns. We'll go with the scouting chance improvement. And accuracy up. Also, stress, like basically to counteract the stress damage penalty that he's taking right now was the major reason for me doing that. And snuff box, I don't know. I don't think that did anything, but I didn't have any time units left.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows,
for
but
real.
yonder, a glint of gold.
Wow. An ambush with a bloated thrall. That is terrifying, actually. The idea that you could be shuffled in such a way as to not really be able to put damage on this thing and need to kill it before it takes its second turn. Really? Really? Okay, then.
Unbalanced.
Yep, that's a thing that just happened. I have no ability to heal due to Vare here being in the wrong spot. Which is troubling. Extremely troubling, actually. Alright. You know what? I'm going to try to stun you. I'm going to succeed in stunning you. And I really need to kill you. Of course, you got your turn off and failed to stun. Lovely. That was pretty decent, actually. We're going to do another Grape Shot Blast. Sweet. Down to 5. Okay. Man, that was rough. Real rough.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I don't know how lifted my spirits felt after that, truth be told. I really just want to get him like barely off of death's door and hope for like a really solid heal. Let's go this way. Like, does that make sense? Like, basically the way I'm looking at it is... Oh, seriously? I don't think I've ever seen multiple thralls before. That's just evil. Okay, I guess we'll do something like that. Oh, please don't. The last thing I need to be doing is losing turns while these thralls are still alive. Yeah, because things like that'll happen.
Now, the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Okay. Now nobody's gonna die from these guys exploding, which is big. But I would still like them to not explode, if at all possible. The harvest gets one of them, and then I'm just hoping for a really big point-blank shot. Like, I need a point-blank shot to crit here. Is that what I'm saying? I do not like this one bit. Oh, never mind. Oh, we all dodged and or it misted us.
A singular strike.
Amazing. That was amazing. Okay. Whew. The spectrum of emotions that I felt there. But also, party compositions with multiple thralls, like, that's just wrong. No one should ever be forced to go through that. 95, okay. I mean, people think it's bad when you have to fight, like, 4 pelagic wide mouse. Imagine if there was a 4 thrall enemy lineup where you would basically need to kill them by the second round before they all started exploding on you. Yes, thank you, love it. That was beautiful. I'm actually going to have Crone try this out for the stress relief. He's got a decent enough chance of disarming traps as well, so why not? We'll go ahead and use another one here. And then, oh, depending on what this scout shows me. Yeah, it shows me that. I mean, I guess we'll just move on. We'll leave that as unexplored, and instead push right into an Ucka Savage. Of course we will, because that's what we do here. Can you be any faster? It has 9 speed, which is actually lower than 3 of our party members, yet seems to go first every time we run into one. Just immediately stuns one of our party members so that we lose out on a first turn action. Okay. It's gonna be alright. We're fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I don't really gain an advantage from marking, but we could remove dodge off something. Probably not going to be worthwhile. I say as it dodges our attack. Oh, that was fun. Okay. Thank you for resisting that debuff. I do actually appreciate it. I'm going to try for the stun again. I'm going to fail. And then just hope an Ucka Savage doesn't kill me. Oh, God. Really? That brings bleed resist down 40%, and it's paired with an Ucka Savage? What sadist you are, Red Hook. What sadist. Okay. I don't know why I used that. Okay, it worked out, but still. Alrighty. What do you got for me? Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. And there's no way I'm resisting. Really? It now has a negative 33% heals received? You are evil, mad geniuses.
Precision
Oh, man.
Power.
Really wish I would have landed a crit like that on him. Okay. So, I can still heal for fairly big numbers, but he's getting a heal received penalty, which is just mean while he's bleeding out like that. Oh, that's so weak compared to what I could be doing. Alright. Oh, here we go.
Grievous
Crits.
injury. Palpable fear.
50 bleed. 50 bleed. You're killing me here, Smalls. Oh, he resisted the stun. Okay, well that's fine. I'm going to use my last bandage, and then I'm going to get out of dodge. We're going to come back here and start passing out some HP like it's candy. I'm actually going to set up for a tracking shot for the bonuses on next turns. Point blank. At least I think that's what I'm going to do. Nice. Speed, accuracy, crit. Okay. The speed may have mattered. We'll never know. Also, what is up with my inability to stun this dude? I mean, I get that he has 95% stun resist, but I have, like, a stunning satchel. And maybe that's it? Normally that's enough? It's not the, most damage we could be doing either. Thank you. Hear my pleas. Alright, I'm gonna keep battling. Something like that. Alright, decent. Also decent. Down to 15. Should be able to take him on next turn. I will probably actually not stun this guy. Oh, I landed it. Okay. Well, luck shifted back in our direction. And we managed to get 3 in a row of maybe unlikely stuns. I'm okay with it, though. Don't want to hear me complaining. We need to get just the tiniest bit of damage on him. And go for another stress heal. You know, sometimes you're just playing for yourself. It happens. Yeah, luck had to run out eventually, but
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Vare can end up sacrificing him to whatever he sacrifices things to when he uses sacrificial stab. Alright, and we will keep moving. A simple sack. Contents of mine. Eh, I'm not exactly thrilled. Okay. Alright. Of all the things we could have run into, I'm pretty okay with this. Probably stun the big guy. Nope, we'll leave him in the back. Never mind. The Fusilier is that annoying, yes. Especially if we could stack up a little bit of bleed before he's able to even take his first turn. Slice and diced. Ouch.
About to break.
I felt diced. Okay. Wow. I really feel like we're taking it out on Oman suddenly. I don't remember really what she did to you, but I'm sorry you feel this way.
Impressive.
Oh, beautiful. Alright, and fairly hefty bleed also left on him. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. I haven't seen an occultist actually bleed somebody in forever. It's usually just a non-consideration after you level up a bit. Ow.
Blurred vision.
Yeah.
The end approaches.
That's not untrue. Okay. You'll die if I do that to you. And it hits, which it didn't. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have any bandages left, so we're just gonna have to make do. I could have toxin trickeried, actually. That might have made more sense. But we can end this right here and right now.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Or the bullet, in this case. Let's see what we can take. They do not need portraits. I really like rubies. And uncommon trinkets are actually totally worthwhile to take. Lose out on 10 light.
The match is struck.
Why not?
A blazing star is born.
Not the best scout I've ever had. Okay. We'll get you to the front, and let's just go for it. Got one shovel left. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Okay. Decisions. I mean, man. So many decisions. Okay, I tell you what. That's it for our anti-venom. And we're probably going to leave behind the stunning satchel. Okay, we'll keep moving. We've got to get up to these two. Since we skipped that, I think we're going to leave 3. And I am probably going to hold on to our last shovel just in case. Also getting a little bit low on food now that I think about it. All things considered. Can't really use it to heal anyway, as we're going to need 1 for like a final camp, and then if we have an unfortunate hunger event, that could send our stress in a direction we do not want it to go. Good scout. Okay, so we do want to turn up here. Got 2 more fights to go. I guess I could have camped in that room then. But it'll be okay. Not the hardest of all possible hallway fights. Would have loved for that to have moved him. The perfect 1-2 combo is that the... oh wow. Would have loved for Lovett to actually land that as well. Oh wow. Okay, suddenly the hallway battle is way harder than it's supposed to be. I guess we'll just stun you as the only guy who hasn't acted yet. Alright. That's not quite the number I was hoping for. But... you know what? Actually, I think the stun is probably better here. Nice. Point blank shot him. We have to act before the thrall does, which is a slight concern. This is speed of 2, but like the last time we ran into one, it got to go before us, even with all of our like speed 11 guys, which is a little bit strange. But I think we're gonna turn out a-okay this time. All right, things are fine, totally fine. Oh, more than fine. Okay. Really? There's nothing you can do from here. I guess that makes sense. Just move you back. Eat a seaward slash. Could really use some HP right now, by the way. Any healing we might want to get tossed out would be wonderful. Suddenly Vare has like run out of gas when it comes to healing the rest of the party. And has gone from these giant 30 and 40 heals to just middling single digits. Stress heal here, and you should die to a single point blank shot. 11, 15, 18. Alright. 14 something. I can live with that. As long as he dies right there. Thank you.
Pummeling.
Okay. Oh man. That's actually
As
quite
victories
nice.
mount, so too will resistance.
I guess the uncommon bleed amulet replaces that, if only for its sell value. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then we'll march forward, and we have scouted enough to know that we are not going to run into another wall. We use a shovel to clear the barnacles, and pick up a bounty of gold for our trouble. Alright. Slightly less thrilled by this party comp, but it's okay. Oh man, I did not reorganize them. That's fine. It's totally gonna be fine. Let's start with one of these. Yeah, my party composition is all kinds of jacked up right now. The heal is probably what I want to go with. Stress wave. Yep. I deserve that. Probably deserve that too. Spearfishing has a pull? Oh, that is terrible. That is like super terrible. Okay, we need to do all of the right things here. He needs to get stunned. Thank you. So that cancels his defend. He can actually die from that. That's fine. Okay. Oh, sea breeze. It's not so fine. Okay. Guess we'll just get out some damage on Eldritch Abomination while we have the opportunity. And try to kill these two backline guys, which I think we should be able to do with that, and then a pistol shot into him. Yeah. Okay. Things are gonna be alright. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but things are still gonna be alright. Take this opportunity to do a little bit of stress healing. We're soon out of this dungeon anyway. Okay, good stun. 6. 6 is not what I want. Tell you what. 2 to 4. Ugh. I'm gonna just move. I'd rather move than do 2 damage. Okay. We'll do another stress heal here. Nah. If I lunge, I'm going to offset him. I don't think it's worth it. That's like effectively a pass turn. I'm not super thrilled by. I could have also moved her up one. That might have made more sense. There we go. That's actually perfect. In the second position, everyone can just wreck face here. And beautiful. 4 to 8 lands a 7, down to 5, and this should not quite finish him off. Really. At least we're still getting all our dodges all across the board, though. That is something. And this guy does not count towards stress or for stalling, apparently, because I don't know, reasons. I guess because of how tanky he is. The idea that he's got 50% protection base, he's got an ability that buffs up his protection, he can end up in a real nasty place.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And another scout, which is basically meaningless at this point. Let's go ahead and head down here. Make sure I haven't miscalculated. Oh, also, we should totally reorganize all of the things. Thank you. Just to make sure I haven't miscalculated, I'm going to skip that because I don't have a shovel. Shh. Yeah, there might be something inside. Oh, I have miscalculated. Okay. So I tell you what, so we're going to come back up through here. We're going to be hungry, which kind of sucks because now we can't camp and feast. A little unfortunate. Unless this curio wants to somehow give me food. It has a map inside that is not food. But
the darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Oh boy. Really could have done without this. I think we are about to see what a party that 3/4 of them have a debuff from either Death's Door recovery or Heart Attacks recovery. And we're going to see just what happens when they run into a madman. Alrighty. Tell you what. Healing's probably not worth it here. Well, that's weird. They could probably stand to adjust that. I guess his head moves in such a way that his damage number overlaps with characters behind him. You can cut that right out. Like, right now. Oh, man. Stop dodging things. I need to be able... Whoa, that was creepy. I need to be able to hit you consistently, if you don't mind. There we go. But yeah, the damage numbers kind of do some wonky things there. Okay. Good, good. Less good. Less good. Yeah, I don't have any bandages left. That's fine, though. Tell you what, let's keep you from sea breezing, because I see that being the thing that would have happened there. Yeah. To be expected. Oh,
from becoming unwound.
Not what I wanted. It's fine, though. As long as that does that. Okay. Now he's taking big... What? He's taking big damage numbers from bleed. Really? Really?
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Wow. You're gonna do that to me? You're gonna have me taking 20 bleed damage per turn? Really? Really? Yeah, okay. I see how it is. We can play that game. Doesn't really matter what he heals for. Thank you. Pretty much any amount at this point. Wood. Oh, come on! Where are the dodges when you need them?
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Yeah, the big problem here with that is every time that happens, I am getting a huge jump of stress from hitting death's door. Oh man, this is not good. I'm actually going to Toxin Trickery here, which works out in that it removes the bleed, but it also works out in that I did not trade places with Crone so that he can continue to do damage to the back row. Not a lot of damage to the back row, mind you, but damage. It's something. And I'm actually going to do the exact same thing again. Hope for one of these corpses to just go in its own.
Teetering on the brink.
This is bad.
Facing the abyss.
Yeah. Hopeless. That's what I wanted. We stink of will and confidence. What a crock. Oh, good. Good. You've taken it upon yourself to suddenly have a death wish. Of course you have. Oh, please. One fewer soul will do the world good. I need you to die. You will actually bleed out next turn. And you didn't attack Love It, which is super. Okay, everything is fine. Totally fine. What does it matter? Alright, we're just gonna do something like that. It doesn't matter in the long run. Will you please accept that? Thank you. Okay.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Alright, so many good things happened just there. First of all, that is not a bad haul, all things considered. Yeah, whatever. I don't really need to try to use these. I just figured why not. Thematically, it made sense. We are going to continue adventuring. I am going to camp.
A spark without kindling.
Oh, we don't.
Is a
One
goal
short.
without hope.
Oh, I thought we would have enough. Oh, if I'd removed her stupid trinket, it doesn't heal any stress. Oh, that was so dumb of me. Okay, well, I tell you what. We're going to find out who has the poor sense of humor in the group. Oh, seriously? And he just ignores it. And is, of course, the one that I actually wanted to gain something from it. Ugh. Alright. All companions reduce. Oh, no. Really? One companion reduce? Thank you. That's at least something. Oh, and, yeah. Yeah. You don't have any diseases, do you? And, he doesn't have 25 stress, so we'll just rest. Probably get ambushed. Don't get ambushed.
Victory.
Thankfully. Thankfully, don't get ambushed.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
So that was a pretty decent run from a reward standpoint. Ancestor's coat plus 31.6 in gold. Love It actually makes it up to level 6. Natural Swing is good. I probably want to lock that in. Got a disease, got a few negative things, and Crohn's just blood made of ice water, man. Nothing affected him. The Hopeless Affliction, a little bit sad. We had some harrowing moments there of Death's Door.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Of Death's Door and some stress and just bad things happening all around. But we came out of it. No worse for wear. And I really do feel like the long dungeons more than pay for themselves every time. Like, we end up needing to de-stress some characters, but you know, if we're pulling down 30,000 with every run, it totally pays for it. What does it take to get a long apprentice mission up in here? Oh man. Well, maybe we have a lantern calling our name next time. It's a little unfortunate. I'm sorry, buddy. But I haven't forgotten about you. I really don't want everybody else to level up to level 3, because then you're going to be taking on some dungeons you don't want to have anything to do with. Alright. Well, we got a little bit of healing and partying and relaxing to do before the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more episodes on the channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.